Rotate your phone. You can't turn your phone while recording. It's telling me you have to record it. Oh, shoot. Never mind. Okay, we're live. Hi, guys.
Okay.
Happy Friday Spotlight. We're with Katie Gray. And Anastasia's here.
Did you guys stay here too after the party last night?
Anastasia's been partying all night long.
Oh, we're on with the people. Hi, people. I'll come join.
Come join, please. We want to hear about all the things you did last night.
It was all Katie Gray inspired.
She's
my spirit animal.
You're making us look bad. Look how gorgeous you
I'm
look.
sorry. I woke up like this, literally. I just can't get my chair to move though. Hold on, I'm coming back. All right. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay, so we are at our Friday Spotlight. Apparently, I've been put in Facebook jail. I don't know why, but we can't use my phone for the next 29 days for Spotlight. So we'll either have Melissa and I or Jack.
And we'll continue doing it.
we'll
Facebook
continue to
can't
do
hold
it.
us down.
I'm
okay?
fighting it. I'm going to appeal it.
Fight the man in
I
this
will.
situation.
We'll fight it. Okay, so we're here to talk about Katie Gray, and the first time I met Katie Gray was when she came to our selfie course, or the selfie queen course that Jack does. And we did that at the RH rooftop, and we took our pictures, and we got to know her then. So how did you find the BFF group?
My goodness, it's so funny. One of the girls in the group, Heather, do you know Heather?
Yeah.
She had her own kind of little networking thing out at the beach, and I went to that, and while I was there, I met her and Piper.
Okay.
And Piper invited both of us to this group.
Cool.
So
Is that
I
was the
meet
first
her.
time you met Piper there?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
So
so
I'm
cool.
Piper.
Yes,
thank
I know,
you.
exactly. So I found you guys like accidentally through a series of networking groups, which
Aw,
proves
that's awesome.
networking works.
It does
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
So
Especially when you're having fun and you're making good friends. So that's great to add on to the networking when you actually meet people you enjoy spending
Right.
time with. So tell us about your business.
okay,
It's
so
two of them, right?
yes,
Can you talk
it's
about?
twofold. I have 4 businesses, but 2 that are my passions. The other 2, my husband. So, do you want me to talk to you or the camera?
Talk to
Here.
both of
Okay,
us.
because I want
I
you
like
guys
when
to
you
hear
look
the
at me
story.
too.
I know,
Sure.
and that's what I like. I'm like, I don't want to just stare at the camera. So I've got Colorful Transformations Coaching, which is coaching for women, and really, which is as a coach, really your job is to show people what's possible.
Right.
So for physical coaching, it would be like you can help people improve their strength, you can help people improve their health, and so for life coaches, it's really helping people improve their mind, really is what it's all about. And so when you improve your mind, you improve your emotions, you improve everything in your life. And so really, I just want to show people what's possible for them. I feel like through life, we kind of start to hit these glass ceilings, that we didn't even know we were there, honestly, a lot of times. And so just kind of helping people break through glass ceilings, seeing what's possible for their life. I have a strong passion for teenage girls, especially when it comes to identity. That's huge for me too. And so hopefully we'll start working with some teenagers soon as well. And then my Grow Academy LLC started as, this is kind of cool, a running club for little girls. And so we just did running after school, and we would teach girls, it's kind of like Girls on the Run.
Yeah.
So we would teach girls how to run a 5K and for over the course of a few weeks, and then we would have the 5K. And then over time, I just started adding after-school programs, and I was doing this at my kids' school. And during the COVID summer,
How many kids do you have?
oh gosh, at the school.
No, like your own kids.
my own children,
Yeah.
4.
4 kids.
1 daughter. Yeah,
All right.
1 daughter.
3
And
boys
so,
and 1 daughter.
yeah.
Okay.
And so she was the one that inspired me to kind of take Grow a little bit further and take it into like confidence coaching for little girls.
How
and
old is
stuff.
she now?
She is 15.
Okay.
So anyway,
Yeah,
her first
so you started
first
at a good time.
game to cheer is tonight. She's now a cheerleader. She's always been in volleyball, but now cheering. So, but anyway, she just hit a little spell where they say a girl's self-esteem peaks at the age of 8, which breaks my heart because, gosh, to think that the most confident they'll ever be is when they're that young. Not, I think we come back around in older age, but like those prime years when they should be enjoying life and enjoying building a family and stuff, and it's like, okay, the teenage years, all of that just kind of starts to wear away at their confidence. And psychologically, when you hit about 11 or 12 years old, your psychology is like you kind of start to look at the world outside of you to inform you of who you should be. When really we should be looking back inside.
Right.
And that's what my passion is, to help moms and girls to just tune back into who God created them to be and help them just co-create a life with God. And so I love every aspect of it. Back to the grow thing. So I have clubs. I do one a month, and actually my one for tomorrow got postponed, so we are doing it next month. So September 7th, I've got for 8 to 12-year-old girls, it's a leadership, and it's redefining Queen Bee. I don't know if you guys have watched the Mean Girls movie. So it's kind of like being the queen bee of your group, only learning how to be a leader in a kind way. Or
I love that.
yeah, I mean, it's like I love having a theme for every little get together I have.
Yeah,
so what we
that's
do
fun.
is we have a lesson, we have
like
a
themes
craft
too.
time.
Clearly.
I know. We have a lesson, we have craft time, we have snack, and then
And what
just a
day
little
is
bit
that?
of
September 7th?
So it's a Saturday.
Okay, Saturday, what time?
10 to 12.
10 to 12 on September 7th.
Yeah, and so
And how do
anyway,
they
so,
sign up if they wanted to do that?
my website, which I believe we're going to put in the
Yeah, we'll
comments.
put that on there.
So you would go to.
Is it falling?
It's falling.
It's
It's falling.
We don't stare at our knees.
I'll just hold it. You guys continue.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, what was the name again?
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Thank you, Anastasia.
Yes, your concierge.
So anyway, so yeah, it'll be from 10 to 12 on Saturday, and again, I love the themes, and so the Redefining Queen Bee is really just about not only being a good leader, but not everybody's a leader.
Yeah.
Really. And so sometimes we just need to make sure that we align ourselves with the right leaders.
Right.
And especially for little girls, I think it can be hard when you see somebody who's the leader but is kind of the queen bee, the mean
leader.
girl,
Yeah.
right? And they want to be close to that because
Right.
they're scared not to be
They won't
close to
accept
it,
it. Yeah.
right? And so just kind of, that's why they're all of my clubs are based on confidence.
Okay.
And so that's why the leadership part of this is so important. It's because even if you don't feel like you stand out as a leader, that means you might allow somebody to lead you. You might allow somebody to
Yeah.
influence you, and so you want to find the right person. So.
And so, what schools are you implementing these in, like certain schools around town or anything like
Right
that?
now, I've just been at my kids' school,
Okay.
so this is why I'm opening out to the city of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I would love to take it into different schools.
So, is that your ask that if anybody has any connections with any schools
yes,
right now?
if schools, because I do not know how the public schools handle clubs. Like if it is something that you can just as an outsider
I
come
would try
and-
charter schools too. You could reach out to like Duval Charter right there, or like our school Cornerstone, different schools. I think it'd be a great, like, put a brochure
Yes.
together and
Definitely.
Yeah,
And
the
I'm
schools,
also
I think, would
looking
really like that.
Right, and I'm also looking for people to be like feet on the ground for me, because I can't necessarily,
do
I
everything.
can't be everywhere all the
yeah,
time.
that's like
right?
us. So the BFFs, we have to split up a lot of times. So
Right,
yeah.
exactly. So a couple things, and because I'm in the infancy stage of it, I hadn't even put that out there, but you.
Oh, sorry.
You're just
I jumped
encouraging
the gun.
me. Thank
Okay.
you. No, it's good. It's like
I like things
pushing
done
me a
yesterday.
step further. So anyway, but yeah, that to me, after school clubs is just the most convenient because parents aren't having to bring kids back and forth. And the kids kind of a little bit know each other already. So, well, I mean, they might meet each other,
Know
but they're
of each
probably
other,
going to have,
kind of.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're probably going to have,
Right.
you know, a little safety net there
We're
with a friend
falling.
or whatever.
Melissa,
You know, we're having technical difficulties.
This
Please
way.
stay on the line.
So anyway, but yes, thank you. That I would love to do it at more schools, and this is the reason I reached out, like to branch out
schools
to the
and
whole
churches.
city.
I would
Yes.
take flyers to churches too, charter
Yes.
schools, things like that.
And I'm
Summer
totally
camps.
willing to even do like one-time speaking too. To like, I would love to get into schools where I'm just talking to a bunch of girls,
Yeah.
a bunch of teenage girls, a bunch of little girls, whatever, just to get especially that message across of who you were created to be, like having confidence in who you were created to be and your identity, like
Yeah.
just really teaching girls how to have a solid foundation in their identity and not to look every which way to be like, oh, well, maybe that's supposed to be me.
Right.
Because in this day and age, there's so many choices
Yes.
of like
What
what you want to identify as. And
Right.
so I want to identify as me, and
Right.
I want people to want to identify as them and
Themselves, yeah.
to dig deep inside and be like, oh, well, who am I? Who can I be? What can I create? And so that should be exciting for all of us, not daunting or frantic, like searching, you know? So
I was talking to Katie the other, like maybe a month or so ago at one of our masterminds, and you had suggested a podcast from Joe Dispenza.
yes.
And I loved him. I would listen to him. I'd like to do it like every day, but I'm very busy, so maybe twice a week. But I would recommend that for anybody. Do you have any other podcasts or anybody else that you would recommend for people? Because Joe Dispenza is great to listen to. You can do like 5 to 12 minutes to 30 minutes of, just like talking to yourself, meditation and like breathing.
If you want to go a little bit different route, if you're like a business owner or something, Stacey Bayman has
How do you spell it?
Boehman.
Stacey Bayman.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Joe Dispenza is going to be a little bit more lean back and search inside of you. Stacey Bayman is going to be a little bit more like, okay, these are the things you do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so she's going to be more practical, but it's still, all of them are motivating.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
very
So,
motivating and calming.
yeah, his
Yeah.
is definitely calming.
Yeah, I really like
I'm trying
him.
to think if there's anybody else I can think of that has that feel. of
I
just
turned it on one night while my husband and I were going to sleep, and I thought, I'm going to listen to this. You'll be fine. You'll fall asleep in a second, anyways. He was like, I don't. It's not for me. It's not for me. But I love it. So he falls asleep, and I listen to it. So
you never told me that you
Yeah,
actually
I
ended
love
up
it.
listening
I
to a
listen
lot.
to it, yeah.
I love it. Good. Oh, I've had him on repeat the past few days because I've just had a hard week. A lot has been going on, so I've been
when
listening.
I'm driving,
constantly.
sometimes I'll listen to it. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, my phone almost died on the way here because I was listening to him on YouTube.
You were on the way there? That's funny.
And I was like, oh my
today, but
gosh.
yeah, I'll be like, well, she's probably listening to it now too.
Yes. The only thing is he does a lot now. He has a lot of where I guess they digitally. I don't know if they take pieces of what he's saying, and so sometimes it sounds
repeat
like
the same thing. What do you mean?
well, they kind of digitally piece together
Sound
all
bits.
of his work,
Yeah.
and so it doesn't like he'll end a sentence like this.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like, to where you're like, okay,
Yeah.
wait, that didn't flow. But
Yeah.
his normal, like if you're watching him live and it's not
Right.
just a digitally edited video, he's amazing. But even the digitally edited ones, I think they do it because it takes everything he says and condenses it so that every single sentence you're listening to is like power packed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
anyway. So you may not like him if you first pull him up and get something digitally edited. You might think,
Yeah,
well,
try another
he
one.
talks
He's
weird.
great. And then, so you have a website, or how do you like people to follow you and look up your like different
Yes.
options?
So my website is www.katiel.gray, Gray.com. And there are different sections on there, and so the Grow workshops it has its own tab, so to speak. I am on Instagram as I have a Grow page, but I just find that I use do you guys find that you use your personal
Yeah.
so much more? Like I
I
do
use it, yes, but I will put all their handlers and everything, the link and everything for your website in there. But I just want to make sure, so your website, your Instagram, you're
on
on
Facebook,
and
and
Facebook.
I'm
Okay.
mainly on Facebook. Good thing
Okay.
Instagram and Facebook
Yeah.
kind of feed into each other because I mainly am on Facebook. But
So her ask is if anyone has a connection with schools, we're gonna get you on that. And what else? Anything else?
The workshop
Follow?
upcoming.
The workshop,
yeah, the
September
upcoming
7th.
workshop, and then again, moms, if we can't depend on other people to necessarily, I was telling them earlier, I don't even know if we covered this, that I think a lot of times the moms get really excited about sending their daughters to the workshop, but it's because as moms we kind of overlook our own self-care,
Right.
and we want our kids to have better than we had. But a lot of times us becoming better is better for our family.
Yeah.
And so that's why as a coach too, like I have hired my own coaches for several years now, and gosh, just the way it can get you through. Like I said, it's been a very stressful week. I've had to coach myself through so many things this week, and just, it's always, again, reach out if you're a mom feeling stuck, if you're a mom feeling overwhelmed with life, if you're a mom just feeling like you're lacking direction, reach out to me and I'd love to work with you too. So.
Yes, it's not just for girls, it's for us mamas too.
Yes.
Right. Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
No? And Anastasia, would you like to say goodbye?
All right. Sorry, fans. I had to man the camera. Now I'm going to try to figure out how to turn this off. So just bear with me. It's been great. We love you all. Thank you for watching. Oh, no, you're back. What is happening?